What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so another Lakers season, which means, of course, more LeBron Ramon James. And with that comes the dreaded annual He Needs More Help campaign. And it's gotten to a point now, as we've said before, that even longtime LeBron fans or sympathizers are now starting to tire of this. So recently, Chris Broussard was on, I guess the show, it used to be called First Things First. I don't know if it's still called that. I guess it might still be called that. He was on that show, and the human pelican, Nick Wright, was once again talking about how LeBron needs more help. The team as constructed needs more help as far as LeBron winning a title. And it just got under Chris Broussard's skin. And he just had to let people know, he had to let them know, man, look, this is just getting old, okay? It's just getting old.
You feeling confident in the Lakers? Anything?
I mean, they don't have enough. Like, I understand people can be like, oh, LeBron never has enough. Flatly, they do not have enough to compete to win the West. If they as an organization want to have a real shot to try to win the West, they have to make a move or two. I'm not saying they should or they shouldn't. We can argue that more after the Super Bowl. But right now, this team does not have enough defenders. They have Dorian Finney-Smith, the guy they traded for, is the only perimeter defender they have. Like, you can't be asking 40-year-old LeBron in year 22 to be a perimeter defender. He's not.
I don't like hearing LeBron and AD talk about we need more. I mean, we hear this every year. As great as LeBron is, and I love him, but I'm tired of every year we need more, we need more, we need more. Not many stars got Anthony Davis playing next to him.
Brew, but
who's Jokic got next to him?
Hold on, but Brew.
Go at him, Brew.
I'm just saying. But not many stars are in year 22.
Well, look at how he's playing.
I'm
just saying.
Do you agree the Lakers right now are drawing dead to win the West?
If they're drawing dead, it's because of all of them. It's not just because of Austin Reeves is good. I mean, they got some other good players. And, I mean, look at Russell Westbrook. He's playing, they love him in Denver, what he's giving them. He played well with the Clippers. He's played well everywhere. I'm just saying, LeBron is too good to always be like, give me more, give me more, give me more. That's all I'm saying.
But I guess
I think he sells himself short with that.
The point I'm making is I think you agree, though, that the Lakers right now don't have enough to compete for a championship.
I think a lot of the West is bunched up. And I agree, I don't think they're going to win the West, but look at who SGA has. I mean, there are a bunch of young guys that are playing really well. He's making it happen. He probably won't have another all-star on that team.
Yeah, but that's because SGA.
They're going to have two.
Yes, but SGA's an MVP candidate in the middle of his prime.
But he's by himself as far as a star. Jokic is by himself as far as being a star. I don't hear them talking about, give me more, give me more.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. LeBron's too good for that.
Yeah, and I'm glad that Chris Broussard is putting that out there, man. And I'm confident to say that I think Chris Broussard and others have seen a lot of our content over the years because he's parroting a lot of the things that I'm not saying he can't draw these conclusions himself, but this is the type of stuff we've been talking about for years, man. It's tiresome. And I'm glad he brought Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook the other day shot 7 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 4 from downtown. Mysteriously, I don't know what's going on with Russ and free throws. He's been way off since they changed that rule about the timing and your free throw routine. Ever since they've done that, Russ has gone from being an 80% free throw shooter to a 65% free throw shooter. But anyway, outside of that, Russ is having the best season of his career, just about. From an efficiency standpoint, he's shooting 47.1% from the floor, which is right there at his career high. He's shooting a career best 35% from three. Turnovers are down. He just looks so much more effective playing with Nikola Jokic than he ever did playing with LeBron James, who supposedly makes everybody around him better, but I don't see it. Because every year, the guy that you said makes everybody around him better, somehow he always needs extra help, more help than everybody else needs, just to compete. Jokic isn't playing with another all-star right now. I seriously doubt that Jamal Murray's going to be an all-star this year. Jokic doesn't have another all-star, and they're right there. Okay? As he said, SGA leading the league in scoring. He's not playing with another all-star, and I think they have the best record. I know Cleveland inexplicably lost last night to, who was it? The Pistons? They lost to some bad team. But anyway, matter of fact, the Pistons aren't really bad this year. They lost to somebody, whatever. Case is, SGA and the Thunder have either tied for the best or got the best record in the NBA. And he doesn't have another all-star on that roster. Okay? It's just tiresome, man. It's just tiresome to hear the Lemedia always talking about how LeBron needs more help. And then another thing that gets on my nerves is that they'll say, man, we've never seen a guy play this well at age 40. Michael Jordan didn't play this well at age 40. Oh, LeBron, he's doing things we've never seen before in the history of sports. Then, when you bring up the lack of defensive effort, what do you expect? He's 40. Then you expect other players to take up his slack on the defensive end. And the excuse is, because he's 40. How about he take his ass on the bench so he can focus more on what he does, which is playing offense and playmaking and whatnot, okay? And put somebody with younger legs, stronger defensively in the starting lineup. But they're never going to do that because he would never do it because of his ego and his precious stats. And by the way, why is LeBron James a starter in the All-Star game? Someone please explain this to me. He should not be a starter, nor should Kevin Durant be a starter in the All-Star game for the West. You know? But yeah, man, shout out to Chris Broussard for pointing these things out, man. We're just so tired of this, man. We're tired of hearing all these excuses. Nobody else has almost an entire media rooting for their team to have an improved roster. Didn't you guys just dump D'Lo? Wasn't he the problem? Now, you know what I'm saying, that was done. Now it's, Rob Pelinka in the roster, that's the problem. We don't have enough defenders. There's always something. Remember years ago, they didn't have enough playmakers when he was with Cleveland. You had two semi-dominant big men at Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. You dumped them, totally retooled the roster, restructured the roster. Then the next season, the problem is, we don't have enough size. You had enough size. Tell you, man, it's just bullshit, man. LeBron James does not have a birthright to go to the NBA Finals every year. That's almost like how the media operates, like Lemedia. It's like they act like this guy has some type of birthright. It's almost like they act like when LeBron James was born, right? When he was born, there was some sort of edict declared, some proclamation declared that henceforth, LeBron James, destined to play basketball, must always be in the contention for finals or something. Like he's just supposed to be in the finals. I remember when Scottie Pippen didn't play the first half of the 97-98 season. And the only other real true consistent offensive player that Jordan could depend on was Tony Kukoc, right? Somehow, Michael Jordan, who had not been accustomed to running the offense, was able to lead the Bulls to the best record in the Eastern Conference without Scottie Pippen. I didn't hear the media crying about, oh, Jordan needs help. Oh, the Bulls need some help to give Michael some help before Scottie comes back, if he comes back at all. Jordan did what he had to do. And the Bulls, I think, was something like 20, what were they? 20, I used to remember the exact record. I think they were like 26-12. Something like that when Pippen came back. But anyway, shout out to Chris Broussard. Tired of this mess, man. We really, truly are. We're tired of this. The guy's playing with Anthony Davis, for crying out loud, man. Anthony Davis, who was getting compared to Wilt Chamberlain when he was traded there in 2019. Now all of a sudden he's not enough. You got Austin Reeves, who was being called Kobe of the Ozarks a couple of years ago. Now all of a sudden he's not enough. I mean, it's just tiresome, man. Just clown out of here, man.